Hello, my name is Richard Dadd. I'm the head of sixth form here at Bay House, but I'm also the subject leader for ancient history at A level. It's unfortunate that we're not able to welcome you onto the site to meet some of our students and teachers, but I do hope that this video will give you a good idea of what it's like to study ancient history at A level. Okay, so this course is really focused upon Greece and Rome and their ancient past. And what we do is we look at key events and key individuals, and we analyse the impact that they had on the ancient world. The key skills that you develop, really essay writing. There are quite a few essays that you have to do with this subject. In addition to those that are completed in class and at home, obviously in the examination there are plenty of extended answers which require you to produce some quite long essays. We give you lots and lots of help and support with that, so it's nothing to worry about, but it's something you should be aware of when considering this subject. We also analyse a lot of ancient sources, so we're fortunate, especially with the Roman side of the course, to have a wide variety of ancient texts to look at, in addition to archaeological evidence as well, to help you really form your own opinions. And obviously form your own opinions about the past and answering key sort of inquiry questions. You're going to want to be able to debate those. People will have different opinions. Historians still disagree on things, and that's absolutely great. So forming your own opinion and being able to debate and discuss that in class is absolutely crucial. Obviously, that involves having good verbal communication skills, in addition to the written communication skills that you develop here. You don't need to have any previous knowledge of ancient history or studying it at GCSE or anything like that. Most students join us with a little bit of knowledge of things that they've read about the ancient past, but not a huge amount at all. And you're not expected to have any knowledge. It's absolutely fine to join us having little to no knowledge of the ancient past at all. You can study this course alongside history at A level. Quite often students will ask me, which one should I pick? You can just pick one of them, obviously, it's your choice. But there are a number of students who really enjoy studying history, want to know more about the past, keen to pursue at university, and therefore they choose to pick history and ancient history as two of their A levels. Obviously, it complements a variety of other subjects such as English literature, history, politics, geography, those sorts of things, as you would expect. But we do have students who perhaps pick ancient history as their fourth subject sometimes, and they end up loving it and then wanting to carry it on in the second year. So doesn't always have to go with those subjects that are listed there, but you will find quite a few of our students are studying those sorts of subjects alongside ancient history. We've got a really good track record of results in the department. You can see the figures in brackets there are national averages. They tend to be quite high for these sorts of subjects. You're probably aware that the numbers of state schools and colleges offering ancient history is pretty small. So quite often we're competing against a lot of private schools. But you can see that we do really, really well. So the A star to B, 75% in 2018 and 2019 when we took examinations, and then with centre assessed grades this year in 2020, 81%. And then the A to C, extremely strong as well. We've made the decision to move from classical civilizations to ancient history because the course changed to a linear course, meaning that it all rests on the exams at the end of the second year. There is no coursework involved in this course. And when it changed to a linear A level, we gave the students a choice of whether they would want to study classical civilizations or ancient history. And the feedback from our students was they preferred the look of the ancient history course. So that's what we've delivered ever since. So the course itself, in both years, you study a bit of Greek history and Roman history. In the lower sixth, the Greek history focuses on the relations between Greek and non-Greek states. This really is about the Persian invasion of Greece and how the Greeks fought the invasion off during the Persian Wars. And then it looks at the relationship between those Greek states. Basically, why didn't they all get along with each other? And then it ends up with you looking at the Peloponnesian Wars and the fallout between Athens and Sparta. Roman side of the course, you look at the Julio-Claudian emperors, starting with Augustus, then to Nero, and then Caligula, or Gaius as he's sometimes known, going then to Claudius, and then lastly the Emperor Nero. These are usually names that students have heard of. They're quite big personalities, and you do sort of find out a lot about them as individuals, as emperors, and the impact that they had on Rome and also the wider Roman Empire. In the second year, students really enjoy the study of Sparta, getting to know a lot about the society there, looking at the role of women. Most people know about the warrior society and things like that, Spartan warfare, but also looking at the education system and things like that as well. And in the second year, you go back in time a little bit with the Roman side. And what you do is look at the period where just before the emperors start. So Augustus is seen by many to be the first emperor. Some people say Julius Caesar. But what you do is focus on how Rome went from a republic to a system of having one man in charge, of having an emperor. Key names and individuals that you might have heard of, people like Cato, Cicero, Pompey, Julius Caesar, Sulla, Marius, Mark Antony, Cleopatra. All these individuals are around this time period, and you study them and the role that they had in bringing the end to the Roman Republic. So really interesting time periods to look at. So why choose ancient history? I mean, the main thing for me is that content that we just discussed. Really good topics. Students love learning about ancient Sparta. Might have already got a bit of knowledge, really keen to learn a bit more. As I said, those individuals, people like Julius Caesar, Cassius, Brutus, Cleopatra, Mark Antony, these are really sort of exciting characters, a lot going on, and trying to find out as much as possible about them and the influence that they had. Loads of books and films about these time periods as well. You might be familiar with 300 and look at Sparta through that film. Tom Holland's books, Rubicon, The End of the Roman Republic, and also his book on the House of Caesar as well. Really, the main draw of this course is the content that we cover. Yes, develop a lot of really good skills, learn to debate about the past, similar sorts of things that you look at or skills that you develop in history, but just some fantastic content is covered in this course. We offer a trip to Italy every other year. So if students study ancient history, they will have that opportunity to go on that trip, either in the lower sixth or the upper sixth. And we alternate on the other year with a trip to Germany that's run by the history department. A lot of the teachers teach ancient history and history at A-level, so we work together on this. And students, even if you study one of those courses, so if you study history, you're still welcome to come with us to Italy. And if you study ancient history, you're still welcome to go on the Germany trip. So as long as you study one of those subjects, both trips will be open to you. The Rome and Italy trip, we start off in Pompeii and we go to Herculaneum, stay in Sorrento for a couple of nights. We then go up to Rome via Monte Cassino. And in Rome, we look at the ancient sites, but also we look at the Vatican, visit there. We also look at the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, and all of those other sort of tourist hotspots, if you like, within Rome, as well as the ancient sites, the Colosseum, the Forum, Augustus's Forum, Trajan's Column, all of that as well. Italy trip, fantastic trip, arranged by Mr. Nella in the history department. Again, loads of key places to visit in Berlin. Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag, Berlin Wall, Checkpoint Charlie, really focusing on the Second World War and the Cold War as well, looking at a nuclear bunker and lots of interesting sites there as well. So as I say, we do encourage students to take part and get involved in those trips and do come with us. Fantastic opportunities there. I hope that gives you a really good idea of what it's like to study ancient history at A-level. I know it's a bit of a whirlwind. It's different to how we usually do things, If you do have any other questions or you want to find out a bit more information, do please not hesitate to contact me via email. You'll find me listed as one of the subject leads, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.